Your rights disappear once you sign a settlement agreement with the insurance company. Want to learn how they do it? Because it can be a trap. Stay with us and we're going to walk you through this process of how the insurance company sets a trap with a quick settlement where you're not going to be fully compensated for your injuries. The insurance company makes you an immediate offer that sounds somewhat reasonable, and you sign it. I want to walk you through what it means when there's a settlement offer and you sign off on that. What happens is that when the insurance company makes you an offer and you immediately sign off on that, you're giving up all of your rights to the claim. So if we were to walk through that on a typical auto collision, the collision occurs, and many times the person who hits you's insurance company reaches out, and sometimes they'll make you an offer right away. Many times that offer is very low, and many times at that time you do not know the full extent of your injuries. So what happens under those circumstances is that if you sign off, if you say, I'm going to accept your money, they will send you a release, and that release will prohibit you from going back and asking for more money if you find additional injuries. So when you receive that early phone call from the insurance company with an offer, understand that when you sign off on that release and you say, I'm accepting this settlement now for this amount of money, you're giving up forever those claims that you may make against their driver and their insurance company. Many times the client will say, well, what does a fair settlement look like? My back hurts, I've broken my leg. How do we figure out how much that claim is worth? And it's a great question because every case is different. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about what is a fair settlement. When evaluating a claim, what we want to do is go through the injuries that a person specifically obtained as a result of that collision. And that is done by reviewing the medical records and ensuring you're getting the right treatment. Because what happens is we're all busy people. None of us want to go to the doctor all the time, and sometimes injuries require a lot of treatment. And it's not uncommon for a client to say, I just don't have time, I need to work. But the goal is to get a person healthy. And as the claim is being evaluated, and as far as attaining that goal of getting somebody healthy, we want to make sure that they're getting the right treatment through that process. And at the very end, we are going to take all of that information from the beginning, the time of the collision, through the treatment, to obtain some type of monetary value for that particular claim. And sometimes what we do is we just use other jury verdicts. We can go through a jury verdict reporter and see what juries think about those types of cases. Further, we can even look at other states because sometimes injuries are particular and very individualized. I recently had a case where the initial offer on the case was nothing. They denied the claim. We got involved. They initially offered my client, who'd been injured in a collision, $70,000. As we began to litigate that case, the number kept going on. And that client went from zero when she came into our office to almost $1 million that we resolved her case. How did that happen? It was a relentless pursuit of justice for that client and to recognize the particular injury that she had that was both unusual and very serious. And the insurance company, after we advocated for our client and filed a lawsuit, finally resolved that case. So when you get that call where they're offering you a small amount of money in a short amount of time after the collision, you need to be skeptical. Because what's going on right now is you may not be getting the full compensation. That can be part of their playbook because it's just another claim that they've closed. They've done it quick, they've done it easy, and you may not even be at what we call maximum medical improvement, which means this is as good as you're going to get. You may not even have identified some of the injuries that you have. So when you get that quick call from the insurance company, I recommend that you hire an attorney you're welcome to call the Bussey Law Firm, 719-475-2555. We'd be happy to help you out.